Before the episode starts, it was streamed at my Twitch live, so if you like, please check it out. Okay, now back to the episode. Okay. This all thanks to you. Please take this. Thanks. Oh, come on. There's no need to be so polite. I mean, Kedive's the one forking out the Mora. Oh, wait. Shh. Best we be quiet. At least the stingy scholar from Sumaru hears us. Ahem. Shall we go up and look for Jinwoo? We can probably probe her experienced mind concerning some of the questions we had on the way. You know something? Jinwoo doesn't like talking about this, but just like how you're famous for your exploits on Dragonspine, she was also quite a famous figure down in the mines. I heard that she helped to guide the Menelith search parties and that they save a lot of people together. Still, those things are in the past now. I shan't mention them too much. Lest she gets mad again. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Alright, I'll talk to you. This is another mission. Ah, you're back! Clito. What are you doing here? Well, you know this guy, you know? Yes, he used to sell fake medicine above ground. He's, he goes around advertising the real man's medicine nonsense, only for the workers to buy it and find that it was just bellberry jam. Well, not that it was harmful, and it was cheap and pretty tasty. It was chilled in ice too, so it was, all things considered, a way better deal than drinks purchased from the long way off in the city. So you're fallen in with the treasure hoarders in the meantime, have you? You could say that. Kind of. How did you know that he. You got a lot to learn, kiddo. I didn't spend 20 all odd years on my life down in these mines for nothing, you know. You could wash the soot off your face, but you can't change the color your hands are dyed. Alright then, tell me, what can you do? We don't fed idlers around here. He claims that he can make explosive, yeah, that one. Well now, guess that alchemy you learned has finally been put to some use, huh? Well, we do need a demolition team at the moment. Wait, didn't we get in touch with the demolition expert from Mondstadt? Why do we need to count on him? Oh, you mean her. So Mooning received an apology letter just this morning, saying that the kid had blown the stove right off this restaurant called Good Hunter and got grounded as a result. Even her, I know who she is. Even her guardian, I guess. This guy called the cavalry captain, I think. Either way, he got grounded too, so he was supposed to count with her. Not sure what this is. Maybe it's some kind of code for people in Mondstadt. Either way, she's not coming. Yeah, it was Klee. Who might that be? Should we call this fortune or misfortune? Eh, so even you think so, huh? Well, I guess it's your lucky day. Come on, Jinque. Here's from Mondstadt, so he's not too far off the marks from what we were looking for. He'll serve. Thank you, Jinwoo. Thank you so much. So I guess I count as a member of the team now. Once you prove your worth. Well, I got no faith in the fellow. Demolition team is a key appointment. Lives will be at stake, and we're giving this to the treasure hoarders. I'll quit your yammering, you. I've known this kid way longer than you have. He's not a bad person, never had the courage to anyway. Just give him some time. So other than meeting some new friends, were you here for anything else? Well, the path up to the lower levels has been sealed off by stone, so we're going to use the Mountaineer to clear the path. Mountaineer. What are you laughing about? Well, very funny. The Mountaineer, they called it. Stop kidding. Hey, come on. Sorry. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but in the engineering department, we all call this the Safe Blasting Mechanism 2156. But I suppose Mountaineer works too. It's a cute nickname, no doubt. If you have to use that cannon, it's a shame I wasn't part of the demolition crew, and I need to take care of the camp over here. Still, I think you should be able to find a manual nearby. Alright, I also believe that the key to the facility should also have been hidden separated in two different water filtration devices. Let me mark them out on the map for you. Wait, what? Isn't that the same as hiding your house key under the doormat? What kind of security measure is that? Well, you say that, but the chasm has never a place that ordinary people could access, even if people with other intentions entered. It's not entirely likely that they would immediately think to find the two keys in such obvious place. Am I right, Mister my treasure hoarder friend? Was able to find the storehouse key, that's for sure. What? That idiot doesn't count. But anyway, I need to continue working on this map, so I believe you you guys. You're not worried about him? I'll keep a close watch on him. Who knows if he got some poisonous plan against us. Even if Jin would trust him, I won't let my guard down. I can't be at ease until he's in the hands of the Monolith. Keep an eye on this guy. Don't even give him a chance to try anything. Alright, now that you know where the store keys are, don't disturb me any further, alright? By the way, you must have seen some raw loons or on the way here, right? If you need to, come look for me, I'll help you polish them up. They're actually pretty good at adjuvant down in the place. They seem to have some power to restrain the encroachment of the black mud-like substance, also as if they were born to be enemies. The principle of how that works escaped me though. What should I say? I'm just not all that learned outside my profession, but once you see that thing, I think you'll understand. And that. Please take note. August, yeah, I read this. Fuse, hurrying. Okay, so now I got some explosives. Ooh. Okay, fix that. Let's start again.
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
I got the explosives. I'll fight you.
The boom! Eyes on me!
Okay, good. Hello again. We found the cannonballs. They're in perfect shape. How did the fuse look? Not great. They can't be used anymore. How did that happen? The fuse in here have all been designed such that they are activated by a catalyst reaction with Geo, but the anomalies down here in the mines must have affected them. The geocatalyst element within the fuse have all turned into this strange inert blue crystal, so they're all useless. Well, that's not good. We weren't prepared for such strange going on. Well, there were definitely some words in there that Paimon didn't get at all. So what happened to the cannonballs without the fuses? That's not a very bright question. What was that again? Paimon couldn't hear you. Nothing. I'm just saying that without their fuses, none of these cannonballs would explode even if you kick them around like a bomb. Because the fuse is what makes the explosive materials explode. You know, and fuse reaction with Geo, and then with the contents of the cannonballs, and then boom, right? Yes, boom. But without their fuses, their cannonballs won't explode at all. This is going to be tough. Aren't Geo reactions themselves inert? And that's basic alchemical knowledge, that is. However, the potential energy within elements can be quite hard to estimate. For example, if you were to press your geo-elemental particle with shots that they would be dissipate into a small vessel, the elemental reaction would generate significant explosion force all the same. That reminds Paimon of a curious ability. used by people with geo visions. Then where do they hide all the geo elements they use? The principle works differently for elemental users. That's completely separate matter to how the miners of Leeway make ad hoc views. You know, how does the treasure hoarder from Mondstadt like you know all this stuff better than people from Leeway? Wanna guess? Wow, can you hit this guy already? Don't worry, man, sit. Switch. Sit. Hey, Paimon, it's not your dog or something. Well, if you trust me, I could make a simple fuse here at the crafting bench. The dogs. You know what? It's not that we don't trust you, but you are a treasure hoarder, and you're not a miner either. How to say you won't blow us all sky high? Even if Paimon does trust you, it's not like Slime Venom would. Well, the job's all yours. Didn't think you say? Alright. Stop explaining already. What's Paimon going to do about you? Well, keep an eye on him, Paimon. Relax. If you ask Paimon, this is how all the bad guys in the stories would want it to go. Since you say so, Paimon will listen to what he has to say. Alright, go ahead. It's not that hard actually. It's just that there's some um minute minute risk involved in case you're worried. You just need to visit one vial of unmoving essential oil with double the usual density. Isn't that some kind of potion? Exactly. As I said earlier, a double density potion can also serve to catalyze an elemental explosion. I used this principle to um, collapse some tunnels during my time with the treasure. Sorry, never mind that that I said that. It's fine. We don't really care about your border days. If I might ask, how minute is this risk? If an accidental explosion occurs, which it might, considering the unstable nature of concentrating essential oils, the explosion shouldn't be able to drastically alter new geological formations. Oh, that's a pretty small explosion then. That's fine. Simon's not too worried. That said, our organic matters within the explosion radius might experience disintegration, breakage, leakage, separation, and no need for the jargon. I get it. Paimon didn't get it, but it sure sounds scary. K-Dive has set up a crafting bench back at camp, but we can't first at we can first attempt to follow the formula to make the essential oils here. If you don't have enough materials on hand, you can find some other way to get the essential oils we need, and we can continue from there. Please keep the formula with you. Just follow it, and we'll be fine. In any case, be careful when walking around with said oil. Shake it too much or drop it accidentally, and there might be an explosion accident. Alright, stop trying to scare us already. So just be careful. That's your thing. How did it go? Did you finish making the unmoving essential oil? We got it, and we took good care of it too. Here it is. We got that. Nope. We got that. Okay, we got bombs now. Alright, that's it. Don't shake it. Steady now. Alright, look like this will do. Now, we just need to insert the fuse into the cannonball. Okay, Buse himself. Okay, that should do it. Be careful now. Don't pump that thing around everywhere or things might get lively in here. I'm back with the new map. Go on. Have a look. Thanks for your trouble. Nice. It was nothing. I'm just glad to be able to help. How are things on your end? Did you find the cannonballs? Hey, careful. This one got a fuse in it already. If you move it around too much, we're all gonna be done for. Hey. How did you start putting on airs? If you were they're fighting. If you were the one holding the bomb, you should be pretty brave too, I'll bet. Is that a threat? Have you stopped hiding your true treasure hoarder colors already? Well, gonna blow us up now? Oh, come on, I've said this before. Bombs are indiscriminate. You can go on like this and I don't think it'll matter whether I want to blow you up or not. It's not like I can read your mind or something. Who knows what thoughts you're having in that mind of yours. Treasure hoarders are all the same. Criminal minds with criminal mindset. And now you've even got the bomb with you. Great, huh? And what of that? If it was in your hand, should be blown up 30 times by now. Just to clarify, I'm the one holding the bomb. Whatever you cut it out already. Sorry, I just don't trust this treasure hoarder. I see that. It works for me. I can barely respect someone who jumps at every shadow she sees either. Are you two even listening? Okay. Alright, go ahead. So I'm not asking you to trust each other or anything. I know, but you don't know what you were doing earlier. That's true. She wasn't around to see us working on the bomb after all. You shot it as well. Yep. But if we don't work together, we're going to get nowhere fast. Yeah. Angry Trevor, that's all I have to say. Just don't make me regret joining the exploration team, thanks. Got mad. Let's just drop that argument already, okay? The two of you already put up walls before you can get even. I can't read. The two of you already put up walls before you can even talk. That's not. That's no way to properly communicate. Since we're all on the same exploration team, let's just talk nicely, okay? Just this once. Regardless, I'm going to go operate the Mountaineer. I'll go with you. Stay in the camp then. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to help, but I think Jinwoo needs my help more. I've always got the thanks for her for taking me in. It's fine. Since I'm here, has said so. Since Time Venom has said so, I'll trust you. Not that I didn't before, but alright. Let's head off before you start arguing again. Some to do. Woo! The map's open again. Some more. This was the part where I was. There's an area here to go back here. Okay. There's a giant circle. There's a wall. There's a giant wall. Okay, understandable. Down here. Okay, safe. Passing device signal guide. That. Middle lamp post high frequency flickers. Middle lamp post low frequency flickers. High lamp post low frequency flickers. Wait, what does that even mean? So, high, low. Okay. There. So, this one, that one on the back. I'll explore later. I'll put this the high one. So, high is low, and then the very bottom. This one. Okay, everything's fine here. Ow. Okay. Good. Guess we're going back there. Is it over here? Here we go. Okay. We should be able to load the cannonball now. Be careful, the fuse has already been mounted. If we had known that we had to do this, we should have just mounted the fuse here and loaded the cannon all at once. That's all water under the bridge by now, Paimon. Give me a hand over here, please. Okay. We load cannon safely. Time to fire. Okay. It's straight to no arc. Okay. That one? Perfect. Got it. Look, we've done it. Awesome. Bullseye. Awesome. Look like he does know what he's talking about. After all, I guess we blame him on Justice League. See what I told you. You were right. I was too hasty. Paimon wonders what's up ahead. Oh, it's scary, but it's also exciting. Shall we continue onwards? Yes, let's go. Next area, please. Ooh. Do we? Want my help? Alright. Okay, what's your deal? Anton? Hey, what's your deal? Okay. Sorry to stop you if you're in a hurry. I'm Staff Sergeant Anton Melikov, the acting CEO of the Ninth Company. Just call me Anton. Hi, Anton. They are Danila, Tamor, Randomir, and Romansky. He's not here. He's at the medical camp. Neither Romansky nor the medical camp remains. Antoa Romansky didn't make it through the morning. Danila, how many times have I told you? I'm in charge of the company now. Call me Staff Sergeant Anton. Ha, in charge of the company as a staff sergeant? Who do you think you are? Ever since the captain went missing, you've been acting like an important looking CEO. Ha. That's enough, Temor. Your growling stomach must have messed with your judgment. Calm down and preserve your energy. Are you guys crazy or something? It's acting CEO, Antohan. Acting so, my foot. Just for how long do we have to take orders from this fake CEO who doesn't even know what he is doing? Hey Temor, your brains must be intoxicated with hunger. I suggest you take a few punches to sober up. Suits me. Go ahead. Come at me and I'll help you sober up too. Great, after running out of rations, we're also saying goodbye to our sanity and patience. Splendid. Draining every last ounce of energy we have here. What an enlightened course of action. Silence. If you're itching for a fight, then go down and fight the monsters that came from the black mud. And don't you forget to fight them with your growling stomachs too. Why am I here? If we want to live and walk out of here alive, we must stick together. Don't make me repeat myself, okay? Alright, give me. If not us, then who? On three. One, two, three. If not on us, then who? If not on us, then who? So, my friend, you must have noticed that we're not very combat effective at present. There's been a small issue. A small issue? You certainly talk like the captain. Since he's not here, I'm the acting commander. Now, why don't you shut the clever mouth of yours? Sorry, my friend. We're in a dire need of your help. So since when have we become friends? Since yeah. What do you mean? Supplies, weapons, intel, and mora. We've plenty of them. Take them all if you like, so long as you help us. Look, our beggar CEO just took on the most humiliating job ever, losing the last ounce of dignity we're left with on our behalf. Knock it off already. Are you expecting to fill your tummies with bitter sarcasm? Join our ranks. Let our marching boots shake the earth like thunder. You who will march with us towards the Polestar of the White Knight, come. We shall never for abandon you. Oh, someone shut him up already. Although they're all bad guys, seeing them all famished certainly makes Paimon feel really sorry for them. Same. Shames me to admit this, but as you can see, we're no longer combat effective in the least. All we want is some food. I'll give you some food and then we'll leave and never return. I promise you. On the honor of the Ninth Company, on our ancestor who defend the lands of Snizhnaya. Ah, oh, you poor thing. How famished, how pathetic. Enough of that. You're no better anyway. Anyway, there were 64 of us when we arrived, 64 in total. Now there are only 4. Starving souls left. What other purpose would we be capable of accomplishing? Wow! How did you end up like this? That's not the topic for now. Without food, the last 4 left of the Ninth Company would be gone at any moment. Yeah, tell me your purpose first. Well, I'll try. I'll say this. Whatever doubts you may have, the only purpose we have here is to investigate the source of the calamity in the chasm. What calamity? Paimon seems no sign of it on the chasm. The calamity that happened 500 years ago is it's the only beginning. The war against the dark has never stopped, and one of its battlefield is right beneath our feet. Our staff sergeant CEO is so hungry that he started to talk some crazy stuff. He always liked to exaggerate, but this is the first time he's talked nonsense. Forget it. What Antoha means is, well, that the people of Liwei are no enemies to us. At least not in the operation, not to us here in the Ninth Company. But I'm not so sure how our comrades who went missing might perceive the matter. I'll help you on account of humanity, but just this once. Thank you. We'll forever be grateful. So you just want food, right? Please consider our request. Here is the food you wanted. I got a lot of food. I'm gonna give you some food. Apples and stuff. No, I can't give them like recipes or something. All right. Raw tomato, carrots, shrimp. I'll give you some apples. Traitor, have you forgotten what secrecy even is explained? Link,
Let's not waste time.
I knew you're gonna
Let's end
fight.
this quickly. Harden up.
Para ka.
Eat up. Roast and fry. I must collect myself.
Okay, you first.
Next on the agenda.
Again. Right. Okay,
Blaze
this.
Inadmissible evidence!
And
Incinerate!
you... Oh, okay. And I only need to fight him. To the deep. Talk to Anson. I just need to defeat Anson. Okay. Are you good now? Are you fine? Are you calm? I'm sorry. There's a small issue with our chain of command. A small issue? We just betrayed our men by standing here as we watch someone else chase them off. Then what do you suggest we did? Let them beat us up and have our food stashed away? Sip them out of yours, shut and focus on eating. Anton, Atoha? Stop downplaying this. Our chain of command has been wiped out. It's gone. Our captain and other higher ranking COs have either gone missing or got killed. That leaves us no other choice but to retreat. But many of our men refuse to do so. They'd rather hold on to what's left behind by our COs and fight till the last man standing. I'd say it starves till the last man standing. According to the collaboration agreement, people up there are supposed to relay orders and supply us with food, but we haven't heard from them for a long time. We're loyal to the Fatui and Lord Harbingers, as we should be, but we're no fool. Anyone sensible would have long suggested that we retreat under such circumstances. So what's your plan? Hmm. I know that this isn't your concern, but I won't stop you if you want to leave. But we're really out of our depth and could use your help. What do you need from me to do? I'm not supposed to tell you this, but there's supply stations near the ground level. All our supplies go through there, but we sometimes got ordered there too. We sent a few men up for food, but they haven't returned. I can't afford to risk another trip. No one has come down from the supply station for a long time either. I hope you can check the situation there for me. Let me think of. I'll help. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to trouble you, but we need to know what's happening on the ground. Otherwise, any decision we might make would be too rash. Okay. You're starting to confuse Paimon with all this convol that word talking. We'll look out for it when we pass by. Alright, I'll do that later. Or when I pass by to what they want. Okay, now we continue. Ooh, that's cool. That is cool. Loomstone only started springing up like mushrooms within the chasm after the miners discovered this thing. This is definitely no coincidence. Ooh. From the way it floats in its damaged state, It really does look like the fragment that Iris said existed on Dragonspine. Kinda. Ah, yeah. I am talking about those floating fragments that you found earlier. Who knows? They might also be inexorably attracted to the unite with a large fragmented somewhere. Perhaps some nameless ancient civilizations slip under our feet just like the ancient catacombs of Dragonspine. What do you think? It's possible. The changes to the geological structure of the chasm has been accelerating. The black substance that you see covering the rock only started showing everywhere recently. I can't be sure, but I think these things are all related. The mud, the floating light, and this floating crystal fragment. Why would you think that? Well, that's because they all make you feel some sort of queasy. It's like getting carsick on a carriage, or like losing your sense of direction on the ship in the storm. Oh, really? Everyone feels alright. Are you unwell? Are you part of the old civilization? Okay, thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I had my fair share of bouts of vertigo or seasickness. I'll be okay. Don't push yourself more than you should, alright? Thanks, but yes. If you notice, there are three strange devices around these crystal things. We should probably investigate them. What do you think? Okay, we need to go to that. Okay. Yeah, oh, only this. This is a very big map. I've been exploring. I didn't even explore everything here. Here's just an area to go back here. I, I can't even go here yet. Alright. Okay, now what? Yep, I need to activate everything. Okay. I can do that. This. Okay, now you're down. Got you.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also
Also
fulfilling a
fulfill
contract.
Contract. There. It's free. Emo gem. Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
Corner. Okay. Here. What are you doing? Okay. That's gone. Interesting. Blow it up. Oh, they're immune.
Motion to compel.
Blow it up.
No touching.
Gone. We have more of this. I can see. Okay. Okay, I thought that was a working gate. It was the part of the environment. Okay. What's this? I'm turned around. What's this? Okay. Nice. And this. Another one going to the light.
Next.
Interested on what's gonna happen now. You're new? Oh, you're a fire one, okay. Now you don't have any armor. You have a long one. Okay, what's your combat stuff? Alright. Any more?
Burst and
So
rebuild.
your two moveset is Giant Swing and Giant Thrust. Okay. Okay, I
Born
can
of
knock
ice
you
and
back.
frost.
Interesting. I can. Lay on the floor. Okay. Ow. Oh. Interesting. And your spin attack
Allow me.
replenish your shield. Okay, a little bit too early.
Ja. Ja.
Interesting. Okay. Kinda cool. Okay, so new enemy site. Okay. I like it. So you are the citizens of this civilization, huh? This area.
Bow before the abyss.
Ah, the abyss. Hey, abyss. Basics.
Eyes on me!
Inadmissible evidence. Incinerate. Ja.
I can
Billowing surge.
oh, I remember those moves.
Boom boom.
Forgot your forgot
Incinerate.
yeah, every vaporize, just tanky.
All life will perish. The world will fall.
Motion to compel. Glaze over. Access denied. Rest and rebuild.
Okay, I'm gonna use this one. New.
The world will fall. The end will come.
Forgot.
Incinerate.
Times, yeah, 3 times. Four times. Alright.
Breath of the flame. Motion to compel.
Almost there.
All life will perish.
Again.
Surging tide. The end will come.
Finally.
World will burn.
Okay, finally. He's a tough guy. What did I do? What did I do? Cool. All right. That's better, much better. The air, so they got a whole lot cleaner. That thing flew away and blasted a opening for us. Whoa, you scared us. It's almost like you had case of terminal acidity. Paimon, don't you mean terminal lucidity? Oh yeah, sure. Just focus on Paimon and stuff. By the way, terminal lucidity is not used this way. Shouldn't we be more concerned about Zinque? I'm fine. I'm fine now. I was just suffering from maladjustment a moment ago, so I might have looked pretty frightening, but I'm fine now. Please don't worry. It's like how people might feel faint due to the thin air if they climb a very high mountain for the first time, or find it hard to breathe in deep water. These are all small problems, things very good adventurers must overcome. No problem at all, really. Small problems, says a person who talk about them dramatically. You sure? You sure you're alright? Also, don't watch from so close when we're fighting. Just look at the state you're in already. I'll be fine, really. Don't you underestimate me. That's what adventurers should be like. They should walk with death and consider deadly peril a friend. We're, we fear neither death nor danger. So, this is nothing I can't handle. What are you even talking about? It's nothing. Please don't worry about me. Okay, I'm just worried about your safety. That's right. Talking about something different altogether. Stop being stubborn and go back to the surface to rest. No, please. Listen to me. They're not different. They're not different. They're the same thing. What just happened was just a small setback. I can overcome it for sure. The environment here is no harsher than that of the Merjivari. Please don't laugh at me, but I don't think I'm much inferior to Stanley in adventures. Then ordinary people like me can do the same thing as those seasoned adventurers just with some extra grit. That's what I believe. I will perish no matter what, and I'll do my best not to be a burden to you. Then let Paimon ask you a question. Earlier, when you came into contact with that black, muddy, smelly stuff, did you feel uncomfortable like this too? Kinda, it wasn't that serious. Don't try to downplay it. Give us an honest answer. Well, yes, but just like this time, I just need to tough it out, you know? It was nothing serious. This person has got to be the king of the land of underestimate. How can you be sure that you won't be in mortal danger if exposed to it for too long? It might feel better if you go back to the camp and take a rest. Yeah, I can't. This expedition has just gotten exciting, you know? I don't want to slow us down. It's best that you go and tell everyone else what we found. Yeah, that's right. Jinwoo, Kidiv, and the others will need you to guide them. If you run off by yourself into the depths, who's going to lead the way for them? Please go back and tell them of the danger that may await them ahead. But oh, later. No worries. We'll be fine. Okay, I understand. Do you really? Just be careful. I'll go back to the camp and guide them through a safe path clear of the dark mud as we go deeper into the chasm. Sorry, I was being too stubborn. Better keep your promise and hold your horses and stay clear of the dangerous place. All right, I'll get it. I get it. I'll do as you say. That's the spirit, traveler. Let's head off. Don't follow us. All right. Now where do we go? But first, there's
We're way behind schedule.
Oh. Got a stone.
Next on the agenda.
Okay. And now it's fixed. Interesting. Time to go deeper. Nameless ruins. So what's this area now?
What?
Ooh,
It's a city?
got voice lines now.